Hey guys, welcome back to Loose Garage. Today we are going to I'm working on my Dodge truck. As you can see, it is snowy outside and it's above 30, so it's a warm day right now in Montana. And I'm gonna take apart the dash of my truck. So I'll show you guys how to do a dash disassembly on a Dodge Ram. And then we'll move into heated seat installation. So anyways, this video is just covering the dash removal, and then I'll put up another video later on about how to install heated seats in a Dodge Ram. So yeah, let's get to the easy stuff, taking apart all these, all this dash material. Pretty basic, pretty easy, just basic tools. It's good to know if you want to change out your factory radio or add any aftermarket stuff, any kind of Dodge Ram, buttons right here where all these blank spots are. So anyways, let's cut to that. Okay, so we are in the truck, obviously, and what I want to do is show you guys how to remove all this trim. So in case you want to replace your factory radio to something a little nicer, add buttons, so any obviously factory options that weren't on this, if you want to add those additionally. Or do what I'm doing today, where I'm going to add in heated seat switches, aftermarket. So usually they go right here, but the ones I got for this kit have the chrome bezel and their 6-position switch, so they won't mount here. So I'll have to kind of figure out where I want to put them so that they're going to look semi-factory. Obviously they're not going to look all the way perfect, but they'll do what we need to do when it's 0 degrees out next week. So the first thing you need to do is remove all your trim around your shifter, and remove this whole lower, basically this lower bezel. In order to do that, pull out this rubber tray, just pops out, exposes 2 Phillips head screws, and then you want to also remove this trim ring. So when you just stick your fingers under there, it's just clips, and just go around popping every single one. You can hear them coming up. There we go. And you don't want to just grab one side and just start reefing on it, because you'll end up breaking this ring. It's pretty, it's not very stout. But there we go. Trim ring out. So what that does is it frees this whole unit up. So this whole thing going around here into this tray. One of those comes out. So the next thing you want to do, lift your glove box up to give you a little extra room, and then get on these 2 Phillips head screws. So kind of already loosen them up so you don't have to sit here watching me do it from square one. Okay, reach in there. Pull those guys out, and then you should be able to, so what I always do is grab right here and just start popping it up. Same way with this side, pop it up and it's free. So there you go, one big part out. So now we have everything exposed, your shifter, linkage, everything down here is all exposed. The next thing that we want to do is get right up on top here. There's this little tray. You just kind of pop it up, and what it does is it exposes 2 torque bits. So what I'll do is switch over to a torque screwdriver, so hang tight. I will cut this video and get that loaded up. Yep, come right back. Okay, so we have our T20 Torx bit. It's the star. Just put that in there, obviously, and unscrew these 2 screws, torque screws. Okay, should be out. Those will pop right out and put them in your tray. I just used the plastic tray, the very first part that we took out, to put all my screws and whatnot in so I don't lose them. I'll get that later. And then if your truck is equipped with it, I popped this out already. Just get a little flathead and put it behind there. It's just a little trim plate, and it's got three little holders, clips, and behind there is another torque, same size, T20. So we'll take that guy out. Okay, put it down there in our holder, and then that really should be everything holding this dash in. What I do is get down here right at the corner and then just start popping both of the corners, kind of an easy little spot to hook onto. You still got to get this torque screw out of here, or else this thing's not going to come out. There we go, popped right out. Okay, we should be fairly loose. Just come right up the side. Everything just pops right out. You can take this whole thing out. Just keep pulling around the edges. Again, don't just try to take everything out from, you know, the very bottom. This little Dodge tray pops right out. And then there you go. That's as easy as it is to take that apart. So you just come back behind. I can't see what I'm doing. So it's going to be awesome. But you come back behind. I think there's 5 different cables to disconnect. They're pretty easy to take apart. What I'll do is, you get what I'm saying. Just undo your cables, and then this whole thing will come right out. What it does is it exposes all of your socket bolts for your stereo, but what it does for me is I can take this inside and figure out where I want to draw the holes that I'm going to cut for these switches, and it also gives me space behind the dash to run my wires. So anyways, that's all there is to it, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. Please make sure to like, subscribe. I'll put up another video. It'll be a continuation of what we just did here, but installation of the heated seats.